Datsun 240Z or 240Z was an amazing car brought out in 1969 by Nissan Motors. This car was brought out to compete with the MGB GT and was really within $200 or so of that price range. Designed in Japan, just a stunning design, fantastic looking car, and very reliable. Fast 6-cylinder engine. It really took the market by storm and put the Japanese in a great position.
Hey, so this is my Datsun 240Z project car. I got it a couple years ago, and when I got it, it was rougher than it was complete, but it was a little bit rougher than what it is now. It was sitting for a really long time, so thankfully it didn't get rust in the usual places, which is like around the wheel arches. That's just surface. It does have some around the bumper mount where the leaves are kind of built up around the bumpers. I've got 2 sets of chrome bumpers. These are rust-free doors that I purchased out of the US. They are factory original doors. They're not reproductions. You can get fiberglass, but these are all prepped and painted. The sills and rockers aren't terrible. They're not too bad. I'll kind of show in there a little bit too. But it will need to have new rockers put in, which I did purchase. Voila, that's one. I got both rockers for it. Has the nice louvers on the back. Engine bay is actually fairly clean and original. That's the original orange paint there. It's not terribly rusty or anything like that. Fenders, there's a good orange one there. This one, obviously it's off a blue car, but it was nice and solid. So it's just kind of sitting on there right now. I've got tons of parts. The interior's out getting upholstered right now, but there's well, they're not brand new, but they're recently purchased metal sugar scoops. There's still parts that are sealed up in the bags. There's all sorts of extra parts too. The dash is dusty, but it's not bad. It's got like one kind of crack up near the top there. It has, what does it have on it for mileage? It has, was that 65,000 miles, I think. Yeah, so anyway, not a lot of miles. Original wood steering wheel. So the car just kind of, you know, there's the headliner. It's not in too bad a shape, just a little bestie. Just really needs some TLC and some loving to bring it back to life. Again, rockers were rusty, but like I said, I got new rockers, I got new quarters. Doesn't really need a whole lot left for rust repair, but that should come back to life pretty easy. I mean, I say pretty easy, but I've restored cars before and I don't see this being a big deal. The tires are brand new, the rims are a lightweight aluminum, and they've been polished. Yeah, you can see kind of back there's an extra solid fender. Those are the other rockers in the box. Those are the floor pans. These ones are probably fixable that are in the car, but I got new floor pans for it. But those are new floors in that cardboard box. There's a really good rust-free hood that's painted black on the one side and primed on the other. So that's pretty much ready to go. Just really a great start to a vehicle that is becoming more and more desirable. I don't know that I'll have time to finish it. If it sells, it sells. If it doesn't, then I'll probably try to finish it up. There's kind of the view of it there. And put the hood down, I guess, so you can see a little bit what it looks like. This hood, the clear coat was peeling on it. Somebody painted it was orange, but it's not. It's very solid. Like, I don't know if you can see, it's really, really solid. It just has to have the paint sanded down. So, really cool vehicle. I mean, they look fantastic when they're fixed up. I'm trying to describe this car as honestly as I can, so that there's no surprises whatsoever. This car probably hasn't been on the road since I'm gonna say the 90s. Last year, I also cleaned and prepped and painted all underneath here, just to get it ready. So, you know, when you spray a car and you respray it, you want to make sure all the bits underneath are the proper color too. So I've been doing a lot of the hard work that needs to be done already. So yeah, if it ends up being something that works out for a new buyer, fantastic. I'd love to see the car stay original. It's very hard to find really chrome bumper Datsuns. But yeah, you can see it's kind of taking up some space in the garage there. So hopefully it'll find a home with somebody who will love it and enjoy it. Okay, so this was a local car. It does start, the tank probably needs to be cleaned out. You can see it's not all really rusty around the shock towers or the battery area, which is pretty common. It's actually pretty clean under here. That orange is the original color. So I'm gonna just attempt to start it here. I haven't started this car in, well, not since last year. So I'm just gonna rest the camera down and see if I can't get some starter fluid in the carbs and get it going. So here goes. And again, this has been over a year, so don't expect miracles here, but just wanted to show that the engine is in good condition. And let's give it a try. Okay. Well, you get the idea. It's basically just running off of the starter fluid right now because I don't have any gas in the car. So it's not going to run for real long this way. Honestly, the mechanical was probably the last thing I was worried about until I get the rust repair panels put in.
So when I look at a car like this, I see it finished. I see it shiny and orange, and I see it at a car show with my lawn chair in front of it, and people asking me about how it looked when I got it, and having pictures like this to show them. I hope that you can see the same thing too. I would love to see this car finished, and with its early chrome bumpers and shining orange paint, it's going to be a fantastic vehicle. So if you're interested, give us a shout. If you just wanted to see what a Project Datsun looks like and this car is long sold by the time you watch this video, that's cool too. We just like putting these little videos together and like showing off some cool stuff. So if you like our little videos, you can like us on YouTube, you can subscribe, and we keep turning up really cool things. This happens to be a personal vehicle of mine. It's not the store's, but we wanted to share and show it, as we had a lot of people asking about it since it's up for sale right now. But thanks for tuning in, and we'll talk to you guys soon.